and down on this, but don't take me. I'm able to get it quite consistent, and then bring the side up, and knowing roughly where it's going to hit. Picks up the side of the AD side, swings straight into my arm. Just try it. Moving the mag.
Move.
Stand by. Welcome to the Airsoft Garage.
We are Two Noobs, and this is our garage.
Hi, I'm Lindsay. I'm the Asian guy. I'm early 30s and electrical engineer by training. Live here in Auckland, New Zealand, and I've been into Airsoft for about 3 years now.
This isn't for dating either. Speed dating. I'm Paul, the token white guy, early 30s as well. I'm a engineer by trade. Also from Auckland, NZ, otherwise it'd be a bit weird. This guy's garage, but out of town. And I've been in Airsoft for, I don't know, maybe half a year, maybe?
Half a year? A bit longer?
Maybe a bit longer.
We're good mates. Known each other since we were wee lads.
Yep.
And yeah, just have always been into the similar sorts of things, eh?
Yep.
Good stuff.
Cool.
So what is the Airsoft Garage? The Airsoft Garage is our idea, our version of a place for us to train and to practice our Airsoft skills and generally just have a bit of fun.
Yeah, the garage works well for us. Sometimes we can't always make it to the arena for the open days or for the organised gaming and stuff. And with life in general, be it work or the girlfriend or the kids or whatever, it's just hard. And so it just works out well for us. And it's also another cool way for us to hang out, you know, practice with the Airsoft tools that we have, and try and generally get better, and have a lot of laughs along the way. So hopefully, you know, you take some inspiration in some of the drills that we'll see in later episodes, and yeah, rock on.
Rock on. So how do we approach Airsoft? Well, first of all, for me at least, I call it a simulated combat sport, which pretty much means we don't do milsims, and we don't do historical recreations, and we don't take it really hard out. You know, it's about fun. It's fun. It's fast. It's competitive. It's pretty much like any real sport. You know, there's winners, losers. We like to win, obviously.
Yes.
Yeah, we like the social aspect.
Yep.
It's always good fun to go and hang out with your mates when they're keen to play.
We do take the safety side of things quite serious as well. Last thing you want to do is to get injured playing the sport. Yeah, like Lynn said before, it's just mostly about the fun and the social side of things. We mainly play indoor Airsoft.
CQB environments?
Yeah, CQB environments. The intensity and the level of action is there. Also, it tends to be quite wet out in Auckland as well, you know, so trying to get the outdoor games and, you know, get a lot of time away from the family and the kids and work.
Faster, convenient. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Really enjoy the indoor stuff. Admittedly haven't tried outdoor yet, but you know, we don't have camo. As you can see, we play in pretty much what you see us in here half the time. So
yeah,
that's how we approach it. It's fun. Just go out, shoot, get shot, do your best, really.
That's right, eh? Yeah.
Rock on.
Well, yeah, rock on.
So why garage training? Well, for me, it's convenient. This is actually my garage. We'll show you around a bit later on. So I literally have to walk about 30 seconds. Take a couple of minutes to push a car out into the driveway, and I can get shooting. It's fun and it's low cost. You know, everything here has been done somewhat on the cheap, in an attempt to get it right. So yeah.
Yeah, it's convenient, low cost. It's lots of fun, and But it's very easy to organise when it's just, one of us training, or training as a pair or whatever, and by able to spend time on it, we've been able to practice and practice and practice, and in theory get better skills, and it takes away the hassle and trying to balance everything outside life with playing the game and just finding some time for it, eh?
Yeah, I mean, it's like I said, it's convenient because it's right here and it's available anytime. Costs me nothing. Well, it's cost me a bit to set it up, but it cost me nothing to come here, to go into my own garage and to shoot some stuff. And I know it's been done a lot. You can see lots of people who train airsoft and other skills and sports in their garages. So this is just our take, and works for me.
Yeah.
Works for us.
Yeah, works for us.
Rock on.
Yep, rock on.
So how did it all start? Well, it started off, so I've been playing for about 3 years, but for about a year and a half that I was actually working in country which sadly doesn't allow airsoft. So I had a grand total of 0 gaming for about 12 months. I came home and really wanted to play some more, but not many of my friends were available. I couldn't get a hold of most of them, for a good game. In the end, I decided I wanted to have some fun, have a shoot, get better. So I was on the internet one day and I read a good bit of advice from a column which just said, if you want to get better, you need to practice, and you need to practice all the time. So live it, breathe it, that sort of thing. For anyone who knows Initial D, you've got to live it and breathe it and think about it all the time. So I sort of did. And of course part of that means you need to be able to shoot something. So it came to me one day that what I needed was a nice, fast, convenient place where I could, whenever I felt like it, come and have a shoot. So I started to set up my garage. It was actually my second attempt. I tried setting up a place close by, but that wasn't working out. So I ended up setting up my garage instead. Did that on my own for a while, and then, yeah, along came Paul, so to speak.
Yeah. And wasn't by some sort of miraculous birth either, like fucking Jenny in the bottle.
Paul was not born. He has a mother and a father.
Yeah. So I think definitely being the second guy on the scene, definitely makes training a lot easier. Like if I rock up and it's like, oh shit, man, I've got to. I've got to train as well. So it definitely helps that commitment and get things carried along, and it's just like Lynn said, it's just so convenient to do it at a garage. You can do it. It's only maybe a couple of hours a week, and you do it once the little ones go to bed, or the wife or girlfriend are off doing whatever they do. Playing on eBay or Trade Me, the local equivalent of eBay is. And it's also just a good excuse just to hang out. Because airsoft isn't terribly big in New Zealand, and trying to find time to go to the localised centres, it does it can be a bit of a drive, and it can be a bit of a special occasion, So yeah.
Definitely takes a lot more than 5 minutes worth of thinking and effort.
Yeah. So that's where it all sort of started, and we've been doing this for the last few months now?
6 weeks, probably.
Last 6 weeks, yeah.
So you're pretty fresh on the scene here to see what we do. Hopefully inspire you.
Yeah. So just on that note as well, everything we're doing, we've sort of learnt as we've gone along, in essence, plus whatever we do research online.
Yeah.
Neither of us come from military or security sort of backgrounds.
Yep.
We really are just two noobs in a garage.
Two noobs, yeah, just two noobs in the garage, and trying to have some fun and hopefully be good.
Yeah, I think that thing as well is that when you see future videos, hopefully someone out there might find it somewhat inspirational, might learn from some of the stuff that we've done, and so you see some ideas and you might take it another step forward. So if we do see the future videos, if you see something that could be improved, or you got some ideas or suggestions, then by all means chuck it down, type down in comments and stuff, and we'll look forward to the feedback.
Rock on.
Rock on.
On YouTube.
Yeah. I guess really putting on YouTube. I mean, there's not really there's a fair bit of stuff out there already on YouTube.
Yeah.
On Airsoft, but I think a lot of it. I don't know how we describe it. Like, it's either very advanced, somewhat elitist at times, maybe, and there's not a great deal of help, possibly. How to sort of practice at home.
Yeah, I mean, I actually spent a lot of time looking on YouTube and just searching in general, looking for drills, how to set up a place to train. You know, what do people use as targets? What do people do as materials? And one thing that's really hard for us is we live in the middle of a city. We're not on a farm. We don't have big property, so you can't just walk outside with your
rifles and
rifles and have a bit of a target session with some stuff, you know.
Yeah. Might be fun trying to explain it to the special forces or not
special
forces.
The police would appreciate it. Yeah. And so really, I guess from the training in the garage, it was, well, what are we trying to get from this whole series is to encourage people, really. Hopefully, give them an idea of how somebody else has done it. I noticed that this day and age, was it the 6th of December of 2013, they're really, either I'm searching poorly and don't know how to use the internet properly, which is possible, or there's just not a lot of people putting up how they do it and what they do. Hopefully through our videos you'll see what we do and how we've done it, so the types of drills, the ideas behind them. I've done a lot of reading and looking into research behind real steel shooting. I attended some courses even that sort of was angled towards real steel, but trained using airsoft. And yeah, I just hope to sort of spread the enthusiasm around people who are looking, beginners who want to try and get better but don't know what to do. I mean, I couldn't even find information on what makes good backstop so your BBs don't smash into your walls and your windows. And yeah, obviously I have to clean up after each session. It's, you know, you don't want to be sitting there for shooting for 2 hours and then cleaning for 2 hours trying to find all those BBs. I mean, they get everywhere.
Yeah.
Literally everywhere. I find them outside and I have all the doors shut. So yeah, really hoping that this will give people ideas and encourage them to build their own garage and have a go. And actually train.
And I think at the same time as well as, you know, if we can advertise to a wider community, we might get some feedback that might help us with our training, which in turn might help, you know, other noobs as well who are getting into it, which is always a positive thing. Yeah,
I think it's hard for beginners. There's not a lot out there for beginners. They really are just sort of left to try and work it out. And I mean, there's lots of obvious stuff, but there's also a lot of things that it's taken me a while to figure out how to do it, what to do, to build an idea and to turn into something else.
Yeah.
It's been really good.
And I think the other benefit as well is about doing this whole thing is that we can sort of, with each video we put out and everything, any discussion that may come from it, is a nice way for us to track where we've come from and where we end up sort of going to. And it'd be interesting to see how it all sort of pans out, eh?
Yeah, I mean that's actually probably the main reason we started filming ourselves, was to try and use it as a training tool and sort of look at what we did, look at how we looked, look at how we did things really, and did we look stupid, or did it actually? Well, we always look stupid.
You can't wait for the bloopers, eh?
Yeah,
that's gonna be good one.
Bloopers real. That's all. But you know, did we look like we were doing it right? Could you see something in the video which said, "Oh wow, that's terrible"? But we thought it would benefit the wider Airsoft community.
Yeah, I mean, even
to see that.
Yeah.
Just to have an idea. Yeah. Get some ideas.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they do it for real steel, why not for Airsoft?
Yeah. Like that.
That's right.
Cool.
Rock on.
Rock on.
And generally just have a bit of fun shooting some stuff for a couple of hours a day.
Yeah, exactly. We like to shoot stuff.
I'm going to do this again.
Okay.